Hi, this is Paul Sackis, Good News Planet. I'm speaking to Joseph Mbungu Nsiesi. Hi, Joseph. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great, thank you.
All righty. Compass of Faith, A Man's Journey to America. You've written a very important book that is your tale, your story of your life and coming to America from the Congo in Africa. Is that right?
Yes, it is.
All righty. So it's a very, very powerful piece of work, but it's hard to even say that when it's really a very powerful life story. And obviously you want to share it because you want to help the world know more about your life and about the life of others. So tell us a little bit about the background of the book.
Yeah, actually, like you just said, I was born from. I was born in Congo, which used to be Zaire, Democratic Republic of Congo. So I left. I've lived there for 26 years, and then around I think 1995 I had to leave the country. So wherever I went through during my journey, that's what is all about the book. What I explain in the book is not like easy. Easy journey was like I had to spend almost like 1 year from Africa to reach America, but I had to experience a lot of hardship and all the. I have to experience a lot of trouble. But the main reason why I had to go through this because, like I just said, I was in a country where our leaders was influenced by like a devil, whatever devil behavior. So I could not do anything. After I finished my high school and the college, I could not even go to the university because of the condition, everything behavior that those leader was doing. So when we start speaking out, there is no democracy. Now we start getting in trouble. So I had to decide to leave the country. Otherwise, I would have been dead. So that's the main reason why I had to go through this. So I had to leave the country. So I thought the journey will be a little bit easy, but just the beginning of the book, you can see like just at the corner of my house when I get into the car gang's car, which I want to use like a cab to go to the beach, whatever it is, but I didn't know it was a gang car. I thought it was just a cab. So this like I was terrified for those kind of action, whatever. So this is just like the beginning of the book. You can see like the terrible action, whatever. And this, like in every single step I went through, there are like more than worse, terrible action. So I had to go through this for almost like 1 year, and have to travel to the Congo River, which I never used before. Was my first experience, and you can see like a lot of step I went through. You can see even the boat that we used was not. It was not like a boat. It was just like we call it a baleiniere, which was made just to carry like a merchandise, whatever. So the thing, the barge is below the water. We were just standing or sitting on top of it. It was just like something we planned. Maybe 14 days I would have reached Bangui, which was capital of Central African Republic. But but because of the condition of the boat, we had to spend 27 days in that water, and it was not easy. I went through a lot of stress, a lot of actions that when you read the book, you can see that it was not my power. It was just like God's power. So I went through that. I reached Bangui, and it was not easy. So from Bangui, I thought maybe devil will leave me alone, but it was just like over and over and a stressful life until God God gave me a chance to enter California almost after 1 year, but which was not easy. It was when you see the book, you cannot believe that I'm the one who's. So myself, when I look back, I don't think I'm the one who survived.
Wow. Let me just. Here's some of Joseph's description in the book. Death was sleeping all around us. I could feel her in the high cries of uncomfortable babies and the low moans of old men as they fight the pain and discomfort of dysentery. This would be a trip through hell, and perhaps some unfortunate souls on this boat would not make it out alive, as is often the case on the Congo River. So, you're very, descriptive in your writing and in your reality. What brought you to actually now, you lived here how long here now in America?
I came here in 1996, March 1996, so about 17, I believe.
And so the book it has been inside of you for many years, right?
That's the story was inside of me. Yeah, that's true.
And so you finally, what inspired you then to now share A Compass of Faith, A Man's Journey to America? What inspired you to publish it?
Yeah, that's a good question. I've been noticing like a lot of problems are happening around. Not only in America but everywhere. So a lot of bad things are happening. People are ending their life or the life of others because of the problems that are not really that hard compared to my problem. I feel like why people are going through this, because whatever is happening, even in America here, when I see somebody will end his life or somebody's life because of a small thing, sometimes I feel pain. I feel like, why? I think maybe they don't understand, but it's better that if we focus on God's. Because whatever I went through myself, I feel like this is just like a testimony. Because without God, I could not make it. So I decided to share this. So people who are desperate, they should not think that condition will end their life. They should think that there is other options, which is bring yourself to God, and then the solution, of course, is there. Because whatever is happening, when I see myself what I went through, not in 1 month or 2 months, almost 1 year, and this whatever I was going through, and all those terrifying actions, you cannot believe compared to what other people are doing here. I was like, this for me it's just like a chance for me to express myself, to bring this thing to the world. Because if you don't, there is a word word I found from like how they call it, how I believe. They say never expect anything to change if you don't take action. So for me, I feel like you have to take action. For example, Obama. You see, Obama, before he became president, he was talking about change coming to America. He made a lot of changes. Today, we can see like a gay couple can get married, those kind of changes. He succeeded because people help him. And then for myself, I feel like whatever I went through, it's better to take action to share this, so people can who can save lives, people's lives. Like, so that's why. Not only that, but there is something happened when I came here. Like I used to work like a nurse assistant in one of the big hospital here, Kaiser. They call it Kaiser. So one day I was working 3 to 11 shift. I came on duty around 4 o'clock. I met one of my patients who was very, very interested in my story. He was asking where I was from. I told him. He was asking me a lot of question and answers, and eventually he asked me to start writing the book so I can share African stories to the American. So I didn't pay that much attention because I thought, I mean, something that it was not in my mind. I was like, I just let it go. So at the end of the shift, I went home. The following day, when I came back to work, I was learned that the same person who was advising me died just a few hours when I left the same shift. So I was just like, wow. So I think, and then I started thinking maybe this something that God is telling me something. So from that, because we will believe in last word. In our culture, we believe like a last word. Somebody is dying, whatever it is going to say, the last minute, something that is powerful. So that kind of belief I kept with me. I was just thinking, how I can do this? I can share this. But as you know, it was not that easy because I came from French language country. We don't speak that English. So it took time, to go through this. And then, like 2 years ago, I decided to do it because I see a lot of things happening around the world. I feel like if I share this story, this kind of like a God's testimony. If I share this, I will kind of like I'm convinced that this testimony will help even a Christian grow, or we can bring more people to Christ. And then in that case, we can see a lot of like even the rate of crime can decrease. Something that we have to do to save people's life. That was many reasons that I had to go through this to share this book.
Joseph, really very, very, very powerful, very, very expressive for the experience and for your concern for all our brothers and sisters. It's a wonderful book. It's called, once again, A Compass of Faith, A Man's Journey to America. Joseph also has a foundation for disease prevention in the Congo, a nonprofit organization dedicated to aiding those less fortunate for the Democratic Republic of Congo. We're going to make the first part of part one, and we're going to talk about the foundation in our next part of this interview. Joseph, I'm going to ask you one last question right now. For you, what is good news? What's good news for you?
For me, now I feel like for the good news, right now I'm in peace. Whatever I was going through, like I told you, my life in my country, I had, since I was born until I left, I had only one president, and this president, the leader, was influenced by devil, I called, because we were just like nowhere to, nothing you can do. You don't even know what you're going to eat tomorrow. So whatever you express, you have no freedom to express yourself. But God, thank God, I had to leave the country, even though I suffered for almost 1 year. Whatever I went through, all these things that I went through. Right now, I'm in America here. Today, I can know what I can eat tomorrow. I went to school here, and whatever I'm doing, the only thing I just feel bad about the people back home, I feel like each time when I talk to them the way they're suffering, I just feel like I'm miserable. But at least myself here, I know what I do. I can help those who are suffering over there. That's a good news. When I was there, just like powerless. But right now, I can speak. I can speak on their behalf. I can do something about them. That's a good news.
Okay, Joseph, you're a good man, obviously. Thank you so much for sharing good news with us. And as I say, we're going to do another interview now for the Foundation of Disease Prevention in the Congo that Joseph has established.